Good morning.
What's up? Good morning, guys.
The birds are chirping, the sun is shining. We have got an amazing...
This is Sunrise Flow. If you guys are ready to go, lay down on whatever sort of field you have. Yoga mat, fake grass, or just even the sand, or dirt, or asphalt, doesn't matter. Once you've laid down, start to shake your fingertips a little bit. Relax your neck. And look, this is gonna have to be for a few seconds here. You can't just lay down and expect to be ready. So take a deep breath in, fill your lungs, fill your whole body all the way down to your tippy toes. And when you exhale, let it all sink deeper. As we start in this position here, this is called corpse pose in yoga. It's mimicking death. It's mimicking letting all go. So let's begin like this, guys. Take one more big breath in to revitalize, and then you're gonna drag your right knee right into the chest. Once you do that, interlace your hands onto that, and then roll yourself side to side a little bit. Get that knee really digging into the shoulder, and it's stretching your groins. It's a great one to be in, especially after our Fuck Yes classes that we do. Lots of booty work. Take this foot, let it fall all the way across the body, but the key here is to keep both of your shoulders down onto the mat. So if one of your shoulders starts to rise, let it be pushed down with the weight of your body, as opposed to letting the knee touch the floor. Don't let the knee try to touch the floor with your shoulder coming up. Let your shoulder stay down, and then let your knee go as far down as it can without lifting that shoulder. Now we're gonna start to get into a little more dynamic range. What a beautiful butterfly just flew by. Take this knee into the chest, let it fall towards the other side.
The butterfly wing.
Cool. This is where you put your hand on top of your knee, letting gravity push that down, keeping the shoulders, again, firm. So what's happening is that your spine is getting a nice twist. Now we're gonna try to move dynamically. Bring that knee in and across, and you could start to use a little rotary, kind of this rotation, and bring it up and back, and just do that a couple times on your own. Goes in and back. And sometimes you hear a couple of cracks in the back, dig, 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 dig. I do this one right before bed, and it just makes my spine feel so much more loose. Try that one more time wherever you are. And then we're gonna make a switch once you've done it. All on your own time, bringing that opposite knee in. Start by really dragging it in, pulling it in, using your muscles on the arms that we've done so many push-ups for, pulling hard. And as you breathe out, let it fall right across the body. The more of your spine that you can keep on the floor, the better. So as you see, it starts to rise here, just to let the knee drop. Let that knee lift a little bit. Bring the spine down, and then right in the middle of that spine is where you see most of that twist happening. Ooh. Bring a big breath in, the knee comes in and falls over to the other side. The other hand takes over. And good. So just letting the top of your hand fall, the other hand tease out, so his shoulders down on the floor. Really great spinal twist at the same time, opening up the hips. Now use this range of motion, bringing that knee all the way over and back on your breath. So you can tell that exhales let you go deeper, right? And inhales give you that power that you need to pull in. So start to use that breath. Let me hear you breathe, Steph. Once you've done that enough times, you can go ahead and bring both knees right into the chest. Squeeze them, interlace your hands, or even grab opposite shoulder, elbows, pull them in, roll your body side to side, so you're massaging that same spine a little bit. And from here, this is where it gets fun. Instead of rolling side to side, start to roll up and down, until you get enough momentum, that you could almost do one more big round, and then place your feet down, and onto your feet you go. Stand tall. Welcome to your standing pose. Off the ground we go. Extend the hands up into the air. It's a big breath in, right up through the fingertips and your tippy toes. You might lose a little balance, so find one thing to look at, And as you exhale, you're gonna throw it down, fold right at the hips, shake your arms forward and back. Yeah, all that blood rushing into the hands. Again, reach all the way up, 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 fingertips, tippy toes, and let it go. And you're doing this on your own. Look at this movement. It's meant to be like this. It's meant to, like a kid playing in a playground. You're letting gravity do most of the work, not forcing anything. Do one more, and then you meet right at the top, and you're gonna bring the hands together, and you're gonna bring them right slowly in front of your hearts. Take a second, reset. And from here, guys, let it go. Open up your eyes wherever you are. Let's begin this class. It's gonna look like this. Your knees, feet parallel, about 2 fists apart. Start to bend your hips, bend your knees, and you're gonna bring your hands up. This is called the chair pose. And you know, when we do our booty camps, it's a lot of squats. And you know squats have their tippy toes up and your butt back. Here, your feet are closer together and you're tucking your tailbone under while keeping the back flat. Hold that chair pose. Bring the feet just a little bit closer together. Good, so you're already feeling that burn. Come lower, come lower, come lower, and then bend at the hips, lengthen your legs, hands down, step your feet all the way back. Let's go right here into plank. Hold plank, lots of holding in these places. Take a moment where you draw your heels back, lengthen the whole spine so it's nice and flat. You feel flat, Steph?
I feel flat.
Flat as a plank. You're gonna take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, you're gonna go halfway down, push right back up. Let's energize. Try this again. Inhale, exhale, halfway down. Let's try this a couple more times on your own. So it's halfway down, push-ups, and right back up. Good, your next one, you're gonna go all the way down to the floor, and then let your fingertips separate, get wider, bring your fingertips down, open up the chest, and like a modified cobra almost here. As your neck lengthens, you're gonna feel a lot of pressure in that lower back, right? But you're not using any kind of force to force that back to open. That's why you only have just the fingertips. Good, you're gonna let the head release the arms, head down. Hands by your nipple line, push right back up to plank. Ooh, heating up with their planks. Rock your body forward and back. And while you're doing this, you're stabilizing without even knowing. You're working without even knowing. Forward, back. Looks like we got a little rhythm action. 4 more times. 4, 3. We're gonna begin with a downward facing dog. Push the butt up, bend your knees one at a time, lengthen, and you're gonna go ahead and take your right leg up as high as you can. Open up the hips, do a little rotation here. Rotate right at the hips. Doesn't need to be too big, but it needs to happen. It needs to open. You need to feel like you're moving, progressing, getting more flexible, getting stronger. Take that same knee to the forehead as you drive towards plank. Hold that for 4, 3, 2, ride it back up, and now you're gonna take that foot right between your hands, place it down, lift yourself up, energize through the fingertips. The fingertips, it's the small details in life that matter. It's the details is where it makes the biggest difference. One more big breath, put your hands down on the exhale and go into plank. You're gonna go halfway down, and if you want to come into a full upward facing dog, then you get to keep your thighs off the mat, open up the chest, push back on the exhale, down dog. Great. Let's move on to the other side, taking the opposite leg up. You're rotating at the hips. Small, big, whatever it is, feel something happening. One more big breath in, reach up high, and then on the exhale, draw the knee to the forehead, touch, knee to forehead. 3, 2, bring it back up. Thank God for a big breath. Placing that foot between the hands, energizing. Stay here, look at your knee. If it ever draws out, bring it back in. Your knee and your front toe are in one line. Externally rotating your femur and drawing in. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, hands down, push back into plank, halfway down or all the way down for cobra. You choose what feels right for you. If you're doing up dog, your thighs need to be off the mat. Push back all the way to down dog and pedal your feet out. Well, this feels great, doesn't it, Steph? Here's what you want to try to do for this one. Separate your fingertips wide. Keep this rotation internal rotation in the forearms. Lengthen your back, bend both your knees, lift your hips up, lengthen your legs, draw your heels to the ground. Good. Let's do it one more time. Right leg goes all the way up between your hands. Place it there. Rise up with power. Exhale all the way down. Push back with the breath, and then exhale down and moving through. You got to flip the toes though. Try to work with this beautiful motion. With like little off balance, happens to all of us. Exhaling with your breath, gracefully moving. Breathing out.
Ooh, that feels good.
Good. We're gonna take our first little break here. Bring your knees down, open up wide, extend the hands out nice and long, and drop your forehead down to the mat. Because your hips are drawing towards the heels and your hands are reaching forward, you're being pulled in two separate directions. Take the fingertips. Again, the power is in the fingertips. Extend forward, forward, forward. Hips down, down, down. Good. Take one last exhale to get deeper, and as you start to make your way back up, it's your hands and knees. A little cat-cow, open up. Exhale. Rounding out with some circular motions here with your cat-cows. Call these barrels. Find your neutral. Take your right hand all the way up to the sky, and you're gonna take it up, up, up like this, and let it thread through. So you're being pulled, like someone's pulling your hand over there as far as you can go. This is gonna draw your opposite ear to the floor or the mat, and then the hand that's holding you up, see if you can walk it forward. Again, energy through the fingertips. Do we see the spine twisting once again? Pulling and twisting. Take another big breath in, lengthen. Exhale deeper, and then on the next inhale, come all the way up. And we make a little bit of a switch. You're gonna cat-cow once or twice. Feel good, relax, release any tension. Up high, thread it through when you're ready. Lots of mobility in the spine here. Good. This is what you want to visualize. Like I've just grabbed your hand and I'm pulling you a little bit further. And there's that twist. Hips stay up, extend the hand out.
I was just saying to Mantas yesterday, my body is so sore. It's telling me I need to slow down and stretch more. I think we forget life moves so fast. We get addicted to moving fast, moving on to the next thing, following a busy schedule. But these slow moments where you can feel the stretch, you can feel the areas of your body that need more attention, more love. That's what we're focusing on right now. Sink into it and enjoy this slower moment.
Take yourself right back up, do a little cat-cow, and then release, relax, find your neutral. We're gonna go a little bit deeper into our hips here, so if you can lift yourself right back into down dog with a much looser spine, pedal your feet. We take the right leg again up to the sky, and this time place it on the outside of your right hand, on the outside. So here you could drop the back knee down and just hang out here for a second. Steph's saying she's been a little bit like off because it's the stretching that we're missing, right? We work out, tense up. Here, it's about releasing. So if you want to, you could even start to make your way down to your forearms. Going to your forearms shouldn't be something that you're forcing too hard on. Let it be something you can fall into. Right, you're feeling that opening happening. Try not to lose attention for what you're doing. Wherever you are, guys, we're gonna make our way all the way back up here. Lift that back knee off the ground. Take the same foot, push back to down dog, and switch legs, other side. Dropping that knee down, forearms. We do have the sprinklers on, which is an amazing cool mist right now. Can you feel that?
Oh, I feel it.
Beautiful cool off moment.
I think it's important to remember that these slow moments where you're taking care of your body in another way are equally as important as the fast moments that we have in class, the sweat, high intensity. You can't do that without giving back to your body in this way. So we need to think of it as equally important. I miss that all the time.
Make your way back up to down dog. Pedal your feet here. We're gonna try to do either walking your feet forward, or you're gonna take a little bit of a hop here, both feet together right in front of you. Bend, grab your toes halfway up with looking up, lengthening your back. Come all the way back down. Swing those hands like we had in the beginning. Energize, come up into chair pose. A little bit lower here, a little bit lower here. Energize through the fingertips. We talk about this over and over again for a great reason. Take another deep breath in, and then as you exhale, fold at the hips. Lengthen the legs. Take your right leg and place it up and over your left leg. Stay here. You should feel a lot more pressure in the back of the legs. Try to grab your toes and see if you can pull yourself down or relax. It's two different methods of either tense and pull or let gravity do the work for you. If you're just hanging here, grab the opposite elbows and let your body swing. The way that you're holding your head up, relax that. So your neck is so loose that if you swing a little side to side, it continues to swing. Easily make a switch here, letting go of the hands. Step one leg, up and over the other. Try both methods. Do you like the pull or do you like to release? A little swing. Take one last deep breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper, stretching the back of the legs here. And if you can, make your way back up. Still at the hips, you're gonna swing those hands up into chair pose. Once again into this chair pose. Good, feet a little bit closer together here. Closer together, even more. That's it. Sinking thighs on fire. You're gonna bring your hands together right in front of your hearts. Start to twist the body towards the left. You're gonna bring the elbow on the knee, and you've got yourself a nice spinal twist in chair. A deep breath in. Make sure your knees are together. What's gonna happen is the opposite knee is gonna start to purge forward. Bring it back. Good, back into chair pose, and then come all the way up into standing. Take a deep breath in right here. As you exhale, what we did earlier, fold, swing, swing. Bring it back up when you're ready. Big breath in. On the exhale, swing, swing, swing a couple times. You got that one more time. Inhale all the way up. Sweeping, using a little breath in. Right here, come into chair pose. Slowly sink back down into it. Hands right in front of your hearts. Find one thing to look at. Push the hands right against that chest, and then start to twist to the other side. It starts with length. First you have long spine, then you add the twist, leveraging the knee on the elbow to help you take it a little bit deeper. Take another deep breath in, long breath out. Back to center, into chair, hands up, right by your ears, right by your ears. Start to sink lower, 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 and then right to your butt. Bring the hands up, right into boat pose. Before we get into our sit-ups, boat pose is Navasana. It's hollow hold. Before we get into our abs, I just want you to engage them and know them. We're gonna swing the body forward and back, roll it up and down, grab your knees to your chest, roll it up and down. The same thing you did in the beginning class, up and down, until you make your way back to your feet. We did this in the beginning. This time is your second chance, to your feet. Yes, good. Let's move backwards. You're gonna step the right leg all the way back into a lunge. Look at the front knee, twist towards it, and see if you can grab that heel, reaching the opposite hand up. Bring it all the way back up. It's the other foot that goes back. Reach towards the heel as you extend the hand up. Lengthening, then twisting. Bring it back up. You're doing this on your own. Step back again. Reach towards that back leg, twisting towards the front knee and forward. Over and over again. We're doing this, twisting our spine, deepening our groin. Try a few more on your own. Wherever you are, one more on each side. And then you meet me in this position, in this lunge. your knee stays down, just bring your hands down. Whatever leg it is, start to shimmy it all the way across the body and drop the knee down. Extend that back leg even further. Welcome to pigeon. Release into it. Work tension. Work your way through tension. Where do you have tension? Where can you let go? Whether that's in the shoulders, the elbows, the triceps, the neck, the mind, your hips sinking evenly. You can always stay in this one longer than you want. One of the best stretches for any lower body class that you've ever done is this one, right after a crazy class. A little shortcut here. You're gonna shift your body weight to whatever side the hip is on, swing the other leg out in front, swing the other leg back. You like that? It's like this crazy movement that you start to get fluid with. Anyways, you bring it back and you're in pigeon on the other side. Good, just hold pigeon. Let your body come right back down and relax right into it. We try to let go of our thoughts in pigeon.
On the road again, moving on forward. Sitting stones won't break bones. You're in the car on a highway.
Release, shake, and drop.
It's a magical feeling that no one's got a hold.
We're gonna take one more big breath in here. Let your exhale really help you release. And as you start to breathe in, make your way right back to your hands. Step that foot back, hold the plank, guys. We're gonna do just a little bit of ab work. Start by bringing down your left forearm, real slow. We go drop, then the right. Drop, bring it right back up. Up, and up. Other side, slow. Slow. So you're gonna keep that core tight. We've practiced this plank, guys. Good, try double time, other side. So down, down, up, up. Same exact thing, except we add 2 push-ups. Try this, 2. 1, up, and down, down, up, up. Try this. 2 push-ups, go. Down, down, up, up. Good, you're on a roll. Breathe out. One more. Good, hold this on the plank on the forearms. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Take a moment. Bring your feet nice and close together. Keep drawing the heels back. We're gonna take hip dips. Very subtle, very small. With the left side first. We go down, down, down. So, all the way across. Stabilize the upper part. Don't stop just yet, we got it. That one little bit of intensity here. Keep the feet nice and close together, Steph, close together. 8 seconds and we're gonna switch it. 8, 6, your arms should be burning and so should your abs. Last 4, 3, 2, bring the knees down, take a little break, take a little break. Lengthen your arms, bring in a quick child's pose here. Give your arms a tiny little break. When you're ready, we bring it back up, we energize, guys, back to your hands, step your feet all the way back. I want us to pump in a little bit of blood here. You're gonna be drawing your knees in, followed by the other one. It's a little fast for this yoga flow, but we're gonna give it a shot. Right to left, guys, mountain climbers.
As you do this, think about control. It doesn't have to be about the speed, the intensity. It's just moving through the motion. Use your breath to power it. It's fluid. Equal time spent on both legs. Moving with your breath.
Last 4, 3, child's pose, knees wide, drop it down, go. all the way out. Good, forehead down, stretching the lats, the fingertips. Easy does it. We started this class, guys, on our backs. I want you to make your way right back to your back, but this is so different here. So however you can, right to your backs. What's different is my body, the fluid, the blood pumping, the heat, the buzz. Can you take yourself back into that same position that you had in the beginning of class, where you didn't move a muscle, where you didn't move the hair from your face? Relax right into it. Everything gets heavy. It's like going from 100 to 0. And that happens sometimes in life. No matter how crazy something is happening, we can always take a breath, and let go, and find our calm. It's a sort of meditation where you can see yourself from a third perspective. It's just a body. It's just a movement. It's just a breath, and it's just a heartbeat. For the next 60 seconds, you just clear your mind. Don't let a single thought take over. And lie there. Keep lying there. We'll see you on the next class.